Good afternoon. We, the members of Black Clergy of Philadelphia and vicinity, are here to make a statement on behalf of the children of Philadelphia. We feel that in many of the discussions and the statements that are being, positions that are being taken, we want to make sure that our children are primary and that all of our children have equal access to a quality education. So members of the clergy have prepared statements to take a position relative to this, and we're going to begin with our president, the Reverend Terrence Griffith. He is the president of Black Clergy and the pastor of First African Baptist Church.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm going to make a statement, and then we're going to have individuals like Pastor Kevin Johnson to come and to speak, NAACP President Mr. Jerry Mondesire, and others who are here to talk about this important issue. My name is Reverend Terrence Griffith. I'm the pastor of the First African Baptist Church located here in Philadelphia, and I have the honor of serving as president of the Black Clergy of Philadelphia and vicinity. We represent approximately 400 churches throughout Philadelphia and the surrounding areas, representing thousands of parishioners and taxpayers. Black Clergy is particularly concerned that in the current process of school reorganization, that every student receives a quality education. Educational justice must be applied equally across the city. While we would like to believe that the leaders at Philadelphia School District and the powers that be are people of genuine goodwill, we take this opportunity and will continue to voice our concerns for the children of Philadelphia. This matter of quality education and educational justice is of such urgent importance that we cannot sit by quietly hoping that our concerns will be adequately communicated by anyone other than ourselves. As pastors and religious leaders, many of our parishioners are families with children in the Philadelphia public schools. The lack of quality education has had deep and far-reaching effects in our communities. We understand the interrelatedness of several endemic issues plaguing our communities, such as joblessness, crime on the rise, and economic stresses impacting nearly every family. Add to that a lack of resources to obtain a decent education. The first step out of poverty and hopelessness into a life of full possibility is an opportunity for quality education, the lack of which results in more poverty, more crime, more hopelessness that spills beyond our community borders. This is an injustice. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The lack of quality education for all our children is an injustice. We can't wait another 20 years for justice in education. In 20 years, we'll have another generation of children who can't read and do simple math. In another 20 years, remedial learning will be the standard of education in our community. This is an injustice.
Yes, it is.
In this context, we cannot postpone the discussion about who will be the next superintendent and how he or she will work to reduce the financial deficit, but not address the deficit in the number of quality schools. We cannot delay taking direct action, for to do so will allow complacency and neglect to take residence in the psyche of our leadership.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are concerned about the district's financial health.
Right.
A potential $145 to $400 million deficit, and the impact it would have on our children's education in the light of the proposed reorganization.
Right.
But what about our children's future and educational and psychological health
Yes, sir.
if they are not equipped to compete in business and in industry?
Right.
The question is, are we on our way to becoming a third world nation here
Okay.
in Philadelphia,
Okay.
in a land of plenty? We can't trust decentralization to be the answer to our problems
No, sir.
while watching our children become more and more disenfranchised.
Right.
And that is why we're here today.
Praise God.
We're here today to make a loud and a clear statement
Right.
that the Philadelphia Black Clergy will stand by our children.
Right.
This is not just a clergy issue, it's an issue that affects everybody
Yes, sir.
in every segment of our community.
Yes, it does.
And so we say education for all our children, not just for Center City children.
Right.
And we will
There you go.
we will stand by the children of Philadelphia, and we ask parents, we ask community organization to keep the pressure on
Right.
and be vigilant,
Uh-huh.
and to let the SRC know that we are not going to go away, and we are not going to be quiet,
What? We're not
and the governor too,
Right.
and everybody else concerning education. We are not going to go away. We are here to stay. And just before I bring on some other speakers, 30 years ago, this year, the Black Clergy of Philadelphia and vicinity stood up for the children of Philadelphia. 30 years ago, there was a school strike that lasted 51 days. And the clergy of this city came together, negotiated, and ended the strike. Well, we back. We back 30 years later.
Okay. Okay, great.
We back to say to our children and to the parents of our children that Black Clergy is here to represent you.
Hallelujah.
And we will ensure that you receive a quality education. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.